son of a bitch.
Let me show your goofy ass how to do this.
I might swerve, bend that corner. Lieutenant. Hold on tight, cause I tweak and this bitch start letting shit go. And I heard that she wanna show.
It's boogie time.
Me who she be, I'm kinda f***ing with it. Show me some more.
I was going to start this off good, but now I'm not.
All right.
Being mean to my girlfriend. Keep eating your cookie, fatty.
It's bread.
What's he showing us? He's not even flexing. And he's shaking. He has no strength in his arms.
Eating bread while showing your muscles is pretty counterproductive, I feel like.
This is the healthiest bread you can have. You're fired.
What'd you say?
If I have anything in my teeth, is this thing for a sesame seed or such? And you don't tell me?
Are you going to start us off? Because I do have something to say.
Hold on, man. Let me.
It was gross that this morning you had brushed your teeth. We're on the way to the office.
How do you know I brushed my teeth?
Well, I would just hope it was we were on the way to the office.
Brushed my teeth in the shower.
And he had
stop flopping
he
the
had
bread
something
around like
in his teeth. And I was like, dude, you have something in your teeth.
We'll talk to you. Don't.
Sorry.
No one knows they're there yet.
Okay.
Well, wait.
You had something
Talk to
in
me.
your teeth. And it was 9 a.m. and you said, I haven't eaten anything today. Which means you either didn't brush or you didn't brush well.
I did brush.
Then what was it?
Okay, how about this? Sometimes at night,
Don't flop your bread at me.
don't tell me what to do with my carbs. What I'm telling you is at night, you know, sometimes I like to throw a little acai bowl in my gullet.
Did you have one last night?
I did, and it had almonds in it. You know, I get a lot of extra almonds in there. And the flaky bit, the outside skin, it was very small, and sometimes it could probably find its way in a tooth that you accidentally miss. You miss the floss, or it gets stuck in there, you know, the whole situation. So, as a friend next time, I'd appreciate if there's no judgment, especially in front of other people that work here. What? Why are you farting?
I just got lockjaw. Don't worry about it.
You get lockjaw?
Don't talk to me. He's making anything about me.
Hold on. You get lockjaw?
Like sometimes when I yawn because I was yawning, my fucking muscle will pop out of the bottom of my jaw and I have
No,
to
he's trying
shove
to bring
it
up the
back
Diddy
in.
party you went to and what happened. Anyway, what are we talking about? It's lunchtime.
There we go. What's up, guys? Welcome back. We have two very special guests. Stop the Bit podcast.
You do know, we don't have to talk to them at any point during this.
You don't have to talk to us?
I mean, yeah, we don't have to.
How
That's
pissed
fine.
would you guys be if we said, "Hey, you want to do the podcast," and then we just never addressed you guys?
That's
and when we
fine.
tried to say some shit, you guys are just
Just
you
just
kept
undressed
talking. We'd be like, I think also that would. Also,
I don't think you could overpower us.
Yeah.
Whoa. You think if...
Maybe physically, but
Okay.
not
Sorry.
conversationally.
Those mics have been cut the whole time.
Watch Stop the Bit. It's a lot like this podcast. If you like this one, you'll like Stop the Bit. Check it out.
Do you guys think you do better on tests than us?
Like what? IQ
He strikes me as a smart test taker.
Him?
Test taker.
Yeah, you.
Might.
Hey,
Yeah.
I
How does that make you
got
feel?
C's all throughout school.
And I knew that. You didn't have to tell me.
see that.
Because I didn't do any homework and I was good at taking tests. Because everyone else would be like, I got to study, I'm freaking out. And I'd be like, dude, just take it. It's
You
fine.
can't
You
say
didn't
you're
have
good at
test
taking
anxiety?
tests if...
No, I never had test anxiety.
Oh, nice.
And I never studied. Never studied. I've never studied in my life.
Really?
Never studied.
Studied.
No.
But for
That's something
essays.
you're bragging about.
Yeah.
You're now telling me you never go the extra mile on anything.
No.
Yeah, that's exactly what's actually happening.
Yeah, of course. Why would I do that?
I can actually
Why would
tell
you ever try at anything?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, because we're on this earth for a finite time, and sometimes giving in to the human experience is a little nice.
And I think if everyone else is trying, I don't need to. I'm good.
That's what it is. You want to be an outsider,
Hey,
huh?
hold-
No, I'm
No,
good.
I know
Do you
that-
hate the 1975?
No, I love the 1975.
All right, you're back in.
No, I mean
So
we
bad.
talk about this a lot. I mean, there's a whole conversation about trying versus not trying and what gets you better results, right? Like manifesting. People are like, don't give a fuck. Like the subtle art of not giving a fuck. We talk about this a lot with our show because we have like segments and stuff, and we're like kind of trying
too hard.
But Ryan's always like, okay, we're trying too hard, and then I'm like, I get that totally, but then where's the middle ground, right? Like there are people who try very, very hard.
So what I like to
They do
think,
well.
what I like to think about this show is I've done so much prep work in the past. You know, I've done so much up to this point that me being myself here is that's the work.
That's the
That's
work.
the work bubbling up.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta have a
You just accepting yourself for who you are
Yeah.
is all the work.
Exactly.
Already done the work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just have to have a sense of like blind confidence, and then you're good. You can just show up places and be like, I'm fine.
Actually-
I'll figure it out.
Talking about tests.
Me and you are similar, man.
I mean, there's
We
a
both
certain
have blind
point,
confidence.
Yeah.
Is that how you got Big M? Marley, say what's up.
What's up, guys?
Marley's on the mic. That's my girlfriend.
Marley
Zach's
is Ryan's
assistant.
girlfriend.
You may know her from Dak's Flames videos.
Yeah.
Stop bringing that up,
She's
man.
also Dax's wife.
She's
fake
Yes, I
famous.
am.
Fake girlfriend.
How does it make you feel that anytime you load up an app, you see your girlfriend dating someone else?
Yeah, it's cool. It's fun.
Oh, 21 Jump Street. Yeah, dude.
Uh-oh.
Do
21
something for
Jump
me.
Street seeing.
It's
your
another
girl.
blind confidence thing that I just am like, oh yeah, me and Marley are always going to be healthy and it'll be
Well,
fine.
how about
it'll
this?
be
The other
fine.
day she was in the office. I brought up campfires. Somehow we got on the topic of flames. Dax Flame came up.
Uh-oh.
She had to step outside.
That's some bullshit.
What'd she have to set about outside for?
First of all,
She got too flustered.
no.
Really?
it's, you know,
And
it's-
I can. She did.
it's
do
not bullshit because that would never happen, which it wouldn't. But it's bullshit because you were talking about campfires and then it turned into Dax Flame.
Campfires, flames, Dax Flame.
I mean,
Who
that makes
brought
sense.
up campfires? Who went? Let's talk.
We
about
were talking
campfires.
campfires.
We were from the south, and we were speaking about actually bonfires.
You're
that
from
were
Vegas, you trailer park
lost.
rat.
That was my mom, actually. She made it out the slums so your boy could be here on a podcast that's slowly decreasing in views, you idiot.
Hey,
This is like your second podcast.
No, this
right?
one's slowly
Is this your second
increasing
or
in views.
third?
We've had some bad weeks. People didn't like the fact that we brought in 2 actors
They didn't like that. I was going to ask how that episode went.
poorly.
Yeah. Well, it was funny.
I thought it was fun.
well, that's
think
the
it's funny
problem with just podcasting in general. I mean, we do a very creative, fun show, but there's no like,
Viewership.
there's no bait to get people in. Like if we were shitting on, nice muscles, Zach, you look great. If we were shitting
So
on someone
transparent,
every
what
week,
you're doing.
like H3 does,
Yeah.
or something like that, we'd probably have some viewership.
If we did like a dating show type thing, we'd probably get views, but we don't want.
Overplayed because it was brought up in your guys' podcast. So,
Put your fucking gun away, dude.
oh, my bad. Didn't know I was packing.
Gotta get some. Stop doing that, man. It's so transparent.
When
I have a
Gotta get
license
some
to
cool
carry.
tattoos or
when
something.
Oh, hell, he's got a tattoo.
You do look like you'd have a racist tattoo on
You
your body.
look like, you
Got
remember
one.
back in the day, the Word documents, and there was that little, what was it, paperclip? That looked like it picked that out for you.
this,
Yeah.
it's for my mom.
Oh my gosh, she dead too?
She's alive, right?
Oh.
Thank God.
Then why'd you get it?
Fucking God.
Any tattoos for your
There's so
dad?
many sore spots.
I'm working on it.
We can
working on
leave
it.
it there.
What does that mean?
I'm just waiting for the time.
A good one.
No, I've
Have you
got what
thought
I
of it?
want. No, I don't know what I want.
What do you
Do you want to share it here on the podcast first?
Probably.
Yeah.
You want to share it
What
on
is
a
it?
podcast where we make fun of things, something so beautiful,
He's
like
gonna
your
make fun of
passing
it.
father's memorial tattoo. You want to bring that up in front of these two guys?
Yeah, I'm good.
Over to you, brother. Let's see if you can handle it.
And then can I pitch another one?
Yeah.
It's an adjustment.
Actually, Skyler was over at my house.
Skyler and I.
Who gives a fuck? You
Skyler
fucking
went
nerd.
over to your house?
You're a nerd.
Hey, well, relax.
Skyler was at my house, and we were talking. I gave him the whole backstory about my father, and
But can
so
I?
much stuff.
Why'd you
I'm
go
so
over to his
sorry.
house?
Can I be completely honest though?
Why the fuck are you guys hanging out?
Yeah, what's going on?
Before you told that wonderful story about your father, that's why I asked if we could talk about it a little bit more today, because that was the part I remember was very interesting. But we got home. We had went to the Dodgers game. We get back to.
Was it invited?
You were gone.
You're out of town. You said no. Set your egos aside, guys.
Yeah.
You're fine.
So, but me,
I didn't want to
Marley.
be there. I was just wondering.
What's your name
You need to
again?
be at your fucking house. I didn't want to go there.
What's his name?
I already done that. I lived
Me,
there.
Marley, Ryan, Jared, a few other people from the office. We go to the Dodgers game. We go back to their house, and we were hanging out for a second. Marley smokes weed, and I was like, I'll smoke some weed too. I was so high.
Oh, you guys got really big.
when
And
you were
so-
listening to my stories.
And I was like, at some points I thought I was dying, and so I was oscillating between, I really need to focus in on what he's saying because this is some canon events he's passing on. But half of me wasn't listening. at all.
Oh, okay.
And that's totally fine. I legitimately talked for probably an hour and 15 minutes.
Dude, you had a one-man show about it. It was sick.
It was to like 6 people, and I was just the one talking. But I it wasn't like so much so that they were bored. They were all laughing, interested,
Yeah.
having a good time. And I kept being like,
What are
I
you trying
know
to
I'm
convince
talking
me?
too
Stop
much.
looking at me. Why do you keep trying to convince me
Just
that
saying,
people are interested?
I'm an interesting guy. It
was interesting.
I can hold the room.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
Ben
command-
Ball.
you did
Hey, Ben
command-
Ball. Growing up, anybody ever call you Ben Balls? You idiot, dude.
Yes. what
Moving
the
on.
Fuck, idiot, dude.
Wait, what were you
Yeah,
saying?
of
What's
course
this
they
tattoo?
did.
Huh?
The tattoo.
Yeah.
Well, he played the piano, and he was a pathologist, which is the study of disease. I know it's a big word.
Oh, that's how he died?
That doesn't make sense, man.
From disease?
No, he drowned in a hot tub. And
Us versus them.
I'm gonna get a skeleton playing a piano.
That's cool.
Oh, that is
I was
cool.
going to say, how big is it going to be?
I don't know, probably like right here.
I was thinking you could also do the slide, or like around your arm.
The kayak slide that
Yeah.
you built on my arm.
What I do
And
worry
you could have a
about,
skeleton riding in the kayak.
Yeah, that
Kayak
makes
slide
sense.
would be cool.
what I worry about is I'm kind of looking at the way your body's set up, and I've kind of noticed you're trim right now. You're looking good. You're off the bread. You told me you're anti-carb right now.
I'm gotta get trim.
But you're a guy in his 60s that I feel like is going to kind of let himself go, and I'm worried that the memorial is going to stretch out.
He's right. I think here is where the rules go.
Well, going off of my dad's body, I'll be fine.
Really?
Be good.
You want to make fun of his body? I think you two, if we're talking frames here, I think you two are skinny now, great metabolism. You've probably had good metabolism your whole life, huh?
Yeah.
But someday that's
Too good.
that's gonna end, and you two are gonna be sad, miserable, fat fucks. And you're not gonna know how to navigate a life as a fat person.
Okay.
And don't
it
come
like?
to me for questions.
You're
No, don't come to me for questions.
Zach's gonna look, Zach, you're gonna look exactly like Chevy
I-
Chase does now.
I think,
I'm all in.
I think that's true, actually.
And guess what? I auditioned for that movie,
Oh, you did?
and I bombed it.
Dude, actually,
And it was a self-tape.
you could have done that
Audition for
role.
what movie?
Thinking about it, you could have done the SNL.
Oh, for the SNL movie. For
Honestly,
Chevy Chase?
yeah.
You were going to
Yeah.
play Chevy?
You could have done it. For sure.
That guy,
I turned it down.
But that guy fucking
No, but
crushed it.
you got beat up by a guy who just looks identical to him.
also
And he
turned it
did
down.
well, but-
They
And
wanted me.
No, he didn't.
they didn't want you, dude.
That guy crushed it. That guy is
He did.
like,
Do you have any tattoos?
He did.
yeah, he's got a
Yeah, I
bunch.
got a bunch. Boom, boom, boom. Bow.
You feel like a guy that feels like your body's too precious to put anything on it.
Oh, thanks, man.
But this
Yeah,
shows me
like
you're
he-
humble.
He's a particular guy. Yeah.
Very particular.
Oh, he is
I'm very
particular.
I got these all within like a few months, and then I've been like in a stalemate. What's
Your
the
room's
next?
really clean. Your room's not.
I gotta say,
Hey,
I've seen his
live-
room.
mine. It's not particularly
My room,
messy, but yeah,
my
mine
room,
is clean.
my room. It actually is cleaner, but somebody doesn't.
Somebody over
Ryan's
here.
room is clean because it's our room and I clean it.
No, that's no. I was gonna say is Marley.
Do you pay him? I mean, because I pay her to clean.
Marley's the messy one.
Do you ever pay her to clean?
I take her to places.
Oh,
Yeah.
because you
Yeah.
can't afford it herself for on the salary I give her. Is that what you're saying?
Well,
All right, you want to be my assistant? I can pay you what these fucking scumbags are paying you.
She'll never have
Although-
a work-life balance like she does here.
Yeah, I know.
although Marley, I've heard there's a lot of spillage that goes on in the room. Is that
Okay,
right?
I
In my
am
room?
the clumsiest person like
You
ever.
spill-
Yeah,
you
Marley
spill a
spills
lot?
stuff
I
a lot.
spill a lot.
I get secondhand really mad about it when Ryan tells me.
What are you spilling? Just liquids?
Liquids,
Everything.
food, everything.
Do you eat food in bed a lot?
Yes.
You crumb it up,
Okay,
huh?
let me tell you this. I have tried to ban eating in bed.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
Banned.
this can't happen anymore. Because there's this one time where Marley's eating chocolate, and I was like, don't spill any of that fucking chocolate into the bed. And
Yeah.
she's like, I'm not going to, all cockily. And I'm like taking a video of her. I'm like, okay. I'm like,
that's
yeah.
gonna make her nervous.
I'm like, no, you're not gonna spill any chocolate.
This is your fault.
And then the next video on my phone is her scrubbing chocolate out of our fucking sheets,
Yeah.
laughing because she spilled so much chocolate that it melted all over my fucking arms and my body because I was naked. And I was just like, and Marley goes, "You're gonna hate me." And I was like, I'm like,
She didn't tell you till way later.
no,
Yeah, like it's already melted.
it was already melted all over my. No, we weren't asleep. We were watching
Lying
something,
there.
and she
Oh,
fucking.
no.
There's just chocolate melted all down my side and my arm,
So
and I was like,
it was just
God
body
damn it.
temperature.
I think I
like
know
you
why
couldn't
she
even
did it.
tell it happened.
Why'd she do it, Zach?
It was an accident, man.
It feels like she feels like the type that loves for you to be shirtless and on your tummy with your nipples on the bed and to pop pimples on your back. So I think she was trying to get.
I don't get back pimples.
You don't?
Don't
You
brag,
look like
dude.
the archetype for back knee.
I know I do. I've got oily skin. I don't really get.
I do too.
I
My
don't
T
get-
zone.
I don't get acne's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get
What
it.
about you?
I get. Do you get it
Don't
here
get
though
acne.
because of your hair?
No, I don't.
I get it here because I put my hair.
yeah.
in there.
I get them from when I wear hats. I get like almost infected hairs when I wear
God.
a hat.
Oh, yeah.
That's gross.
I know that's it. I
That's not what
know.
we're talking about.
You don't have. Have you ever had acne?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Definitely.
Had acne
I-
when you were young.
You
I
didn't
feel
have
like
it
you-
bad though.
I had it bad.
No, he didn't.
I was gonna
pretty
say you were the
smooth.
kid with it right here.
Tons. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
here.
yeah, definitely. Yeah. I've
You
got-
look like the kid that had that.
No, not a ton. It was like I'd get like really big ones where everything else is kind of clear and it's almost worse.
Yeah.
And then you got
There's
just one that's
one.
hard.
It's
Yeah.
like Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide type shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, oh no, I
would
have
get
a
the
pop
worst
pimple.
ones right fucking here.
It's like a Disney Channel.
I get it on here
Oh, and there's a
sometimes.
bad. I mean, and yeah, you throw a pimple on
It's the worst spot.
around because then you're like, no, it's not a disease.
like the pimple from Osmosis
We all
Jones.
have mouth herpes. Everybody has mouth herpes.
I haven't gotten it.
No, 1/3. of
I get
people,
tested.
Not everybody.
Everybody's got mouth herpes.
Nope.
You
Just
don't get
1/3.
tested, dude.
I tell him I did. Of course you, don't tell me, dude. What? Hey, Marley.
What's up?
What are you doing?
I'm watching you guys.
Hell yeah, dude. Keep your eyes on me.
Watching on the monitor over here.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes on
Monitor
me.
over here.
I try to eat in the bed too quite a bit, but I'm high most of the time.
I mean, that's why she spills.
Hey, Marley, it's part of your
I
job
can't
to
stop
keep your eyes
eating.
on me the whole podcast.
No.
Whoops.
Is that her directive?
She's
for
looking at
today?
me.
Hey, Marley, don't blink.
Okay, well,
This is the type of shit he asks you to do?
yeah, all day long.
Hey, Mark.
Like little
do,
challenges?
do you ever feel
Yeah.
unsafe at work?
Sometimes.
Marley, do you
I'll
feel
talk to
bad
about
when
it
you
later.
ask me if you need I need anything and I don't text you back?
Do I what?
Like, are you like, man, I wish you at least tell me no? Because that is my form of no sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes I get a
Yeah,
little.
I feel a little bad.
Oh,
about
you
that.
just don't answer at all?
Sometimes
He's
if I'm
like the
busy.
most disrespectful texter.
Really?
His do not disturb is on how often, Marley? 90% of the day.
Yeah.
Is it because you're
Every
overstimulated and you have
time
too much going on?
You know
No,
what's,
I don't want the Latinas to clean my room.
Oh, whoa.
Hey, you know what's really
Do not
interesting though?
disturb.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You've been only nice. You've been only exceptionally nice to me during text, and you will promptly text me back.
You guys text? Why?
I like
How you guys hanging out?
Like
so
I'm
much?
just saying, Zach. He really, he actually responds to me. And what's weird is he doesn't act like how he normally acts through text. It'll be like, "Hey man, of course, yeah, you're great." And I'm like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
You are a nice
Because
texter
if
when
I
you
go
do
into
it.
a bit, if I go into a bit, 3 sentences in, we're going down Jiff Lane, and I'm not trying to live that life.
I see. He's trying to
Also,
avoid the bit.
You want to know how nice it is? What? My mom needs a text because she wants to watch a TV show. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I have 3,969 texts, and I text you
Unread?
back as fast as I can.
Unread
Yes.
messages?
Yeah, and that's how. And I text you 328 calls.
You know what really sucks is I fucking years ago blocked someone with unread texts, and I will forever just have 2 texts.
Oh.
And I can't fix it.
really?
I can't fix it. It's just a bug on
gotta
my
get a new
phone.
phone
I just
to
have
do
2
that. I
texts.
can
How long
Can't you
ago?
just unblock them?
I don't know.
Don't want to.
I can fix that.
You could, but then you unblock them, see the text, block them again.
No, I can figure this out.
Wait, you were talking about your dad. Can you tell the story about what was his name? Big Tony, Big Mike. What was that guy's name? Tone. His dad used to roll with, what were they?
Crips.
Don't say it like that, man. Don't say it so casually.
The
Hoover
Crips.
Crips.
The Crips.
Hoover Crips.
Yo, I
What?
got shooters in my fucking.
Do you know anything about his dad?
corner? I got shooters in my corner.
Yeah, I
If you ever fuck with me, I'll send the fucking Hoover Crips
Hey, they
after
got
you,
blue
Zach.
in
You
Justin.
want to
They
know
got
why I
blue
don't
in
believe
here.
that?
They
Because
got
I
blue
already
in here.
have.
What?
Fucked with me?
Yeah.
No, you gotta really fuck with me.
In what way?
Uh-oh.
Like really,
Like make fun of your dead dad on your own podcast?
I don't give a fuck about that.
We already did that.
Why?
Because I do
We
that.
already did that, man.
Wait,
Even though you are like semi-famously like known for having had somebody do that, and then you like freaked out at them, right?
Well, that's
Jeff?
because it was someone I didn't like.
Yeah.
Wait, what
Oh,
happened?
so you like Zach?
Yeah, I like Zach.
Oh, okay, well then it comes
Wait, you
up.
freaked out at who?
You don't know
Mike
about this?
Malek. I freaked out on Mike Malek on a podcast because he made fun of my dead dad, and also it was fucking a week after.
And also, she
shit,
doesn't, and
really?
you don't really know
that's-
him either.
I
Wait,
don't
so
fuck
how'd
with
that
him.
go about? You just like, you mentioned it before the pod or how did?
I was going into it, and then he went on his phone, and he was like, "Can we wrap this up?" And I went,
Oh yeah, that.
It's over the top.
I said, "You're one of the worst fucking people on planet Earth. Actually, you're 40 years old and you live like you're fucking 22 years old,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
fucking hate you, and you're gonna rue this day."
How are you guys
and then,
now?
Oh, I still hate him.
He said rue.
Rue. You're gonna rue the day.
What
Why
were
did you
you?
bring in the
That's how
character
pissed.
from?
That's what he
Winnie the
means when
Pooh?
he really cross him. He starts using words like rue.
You're gonna rue the day.
Were you on impulsive?
No, it was Jeff. Jeff.
I wanted to hear about the Hoover Crips.
What about him, man?
Tell that story.
Got
What was the,
shooters
what was
in
the
my
tone
corner.
story?
Huh?
What was the tone?
It was the first time I ever met my dad ever, and I walked into his house, and my whole life, my mom was like, "Oh, your dad's a doctor. Like he's very like a doctor," and I was like, "Oh, what you got something?"
What are you talking
You
about?
look at your, you look at
Yeah,
your
it tells
Apple
me the
Watch.
UV
Watched up
rays
the
right
beat.
here. I'm seeing if I can get some sun after this.
You need to put that thing on Do Not Disturb.
It's just-
I hope
so
your fucking dog dies.
It is. This is just the front watch I looked at. Just 'cause
Come
I was.
on, that's
I genuinely looked because I was like, "Oh,
I'll wait.
No, I was.
No, I'll wait.
I
Ryan's
didn't know
quick
you were looking at me.
story.
I was a quick glance to be like, okay, how
I'll
long
wait
have
till
we
the
gone?
clock is
'Cause
silent. I'll wait.
and I'll see how long
and then
we've
how
gone
much time
for.
We're going to go for it. No, it's
I-
just the precedent you set and
I will
during
wait.
our podcast that I think we're
I
now.
will wait.
Your dad was in like a weird sign language group with these guys. What was it? They like, you know.
Crips.
I'll wait.
Nope, Crips. Okay, Ryan, it's
Lock
time,
in
it's
for
time
once.
to go
I
back
have
into
a
it.
fucking heart here, dude.
The only thing I did was I went like this, and then I looked right back at him, which is not disrespectful.
It's true.
Because
No, that is
He'll have to do that a
disrespectful.
little
it was disrespectful if you were like, and I was like this, and I was like,
I think it's because of the context of you having done that comedically at very sensitive moments during our podcast.
I was literally like, okay.
And
I wonder-
also, you just heard the story about how Mike did the very similar thing, and it was very upsetting.
his was a phone.
This is a phone. It's a phone.
It's
You can take calls on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you check the stock? Can you check the stocks
version
of
they have?
Netflix? How Netflix quarterly reports going?
Oh, 100%. This thing can do.
Oh yeah,
almost
you know
anything.
who bought my girlfriend a phone? Fucking Zach.
Yeah,
I
the
forgot
newest
about that.
possible
Yeah,
one.
I was gonna say.
You know what? I really need another one to like be able to promote our show, which is eventually.
Yeah, if we
make
just
him a
break
bunch of
our
money.
phones around you, is that?
We need new hardware for our show that's going to eventually make you so much fucking money.
Yeah.
Zach, by the way, Stop the Bit is their show. I don't know if you realize that.
And if
people watching.
yeah, they produce it. Dropbox
produce it.
produces
Did you
it.
Thank you
did you
very
feel
much.
weird when
Thank you very much.
Marley came home with a new cellular?
Okay, actually, you want to know the
put it like
whole?
that.
You want to know the whole story?
Yeah.
This is what actually kind of
There you go.
pissed me off.
All right.
Because I didn't do it for the reason to get at you.
No. I know
did
that.
it be- I did it
You
because
did it out of the kindness of your heart.
She was struggling and
Yeah.
she doesn't have a man in her life that can take care of her. That's just
There we go.
Here we
Bing
go.
bong,
Here
brother.
we go.
Ding, ding, ding.
Here
There
we
it is.
go.
All right.
Okay.
And now it's
Put your
happening.
hair in your fucking hat. What's the point of the fucking
It's
hat?
been bothering me the whole time.
God, every time I see
the point of the
his
hat?
fucking hair out of this hat, he doesn't learn that
know
that's
what?
not how a hat is supposed to be worn. Anyways,
That's kind of how a hat's supposed to be.
no, it's not. Your hair is supposed to be tucked in it. That's the point of
into
the
it,
fucking hat.
So you don't see your hair?
The point of the hat is for the sun to not hit my eyes.
It's also to keep the hair out of your fucking eyes.
That wasn't on the tag when I bought it.
It doesn't have that on the tag about this is for the sun.
Coming
Ask
from a
him.
guy
Ask
with
him where
no
he got
hat.
the hat from.
Where'd you get the hat? Miracle Academy?
Yeah, it was a hat from a woman that I was very attracted to, and she ended up going elsewhere with her time. So yeah.
Who the fuck is
Notice
that?
I said time and I looked at my watch. That's
Wait,
just-
did she die?
No, she just didn't like him.
just the relationship died. It was new.
Oh, shoot.
It was blossoming.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, that's fine.
How long ago was this?
It was just years ago.
Years ago, and you still wear the hat? I do still wear things that my ex has gifted me, and I think about them every time I wear them.
Well, the bad part is I hadn't seen her in so long, and I'd stopped wearing the hat because it's like, okay, it's weird. And then it's such a great fitting hat. I'm like, oh, I kind of want to wear this again. So I wear it again for the first time
In a while.
First time I'd worn it in months and months, maybe a year.
Yeah.
I go out that night. I see her.
No.
I look like the biggest creep in the world just
Yeah.
wearing her
Yeah, 'cause
brand
she's
on
like,
my
I fucking-
noggin.
oh.
Anyway, you were
I hear you. That
getting mad
sucks.
about
That's
me
serendipity.
buying
the phone store.
Phone.
It was it was
okay.
like $1,500, $1,700 the phone.
So Marley
$1,700.
It was a terabyte.
Marley was
Yeah, that's
using
good.
my old phone that I gave her.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Hand me down handsome over there.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm the best. And she breaks the phone, or it breaks on just from being old. And she's like, oh my God, my phone broke. This fucking sucks, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, well, there's a opportunity for growth here. You can either you can come on my phone plan and we can split the bill, and you can kind of learn how to pay off a phone and not just be given phones.
Like Chris Hansen used to come into your relationship
from,
because it sounds like you're explaining stuff to a child.
Well, no, I was trying to teach her budgeting and stuff like that because I feel like in her upbringing there's a little bit more of okay, here you go, you need the thing, there's a thing. Whereas me, I had to
Oh, that's gonna rear its ugly head when you guys have kids. Keep going.
yeah.
That's going to be who wins that one. when you
Anyways,
have to teach the kid.
So I was like, there's a learning opportunity here. It's fine, your phone broke, but now you can, either get your own phone plan or come on mine, pay for it, and learn, And then she's
a
like,
consequence.
yeah, okay. Goes to work.
Go.
Comes back.
I'm
back.
I'm the rich stepdad that
Comes
just,
back with a brand new iPhone 16. Brand new.
The
brand
newest,
new.
best
And
one.
she's like, oh my God, Zach bought me a phone. I cried. It was so sweet. And I was like,
Fuck, she cried.
yeah. And I was
That's
like,
even worse.
I was like, look, I am
didn't
not,
know you
I am
cried.
secure enough in this relationship that I don't give a fuck that someone bought you a phone. Cool.
Pro.
Hustle. Nice. You did it.
Max.
And then, but what really upset me, I was like,
Right.
I felt like I did feel like a dad.
that was like, yeah.
Then I was like, I was trying to teach you something.
All right, I got you,
And
Marley.
this
Can
new
I-
It's just
stepdad
right,
comes
yeah,
in
and he just
stepdad came
buys
in.
it for you?
Yup.
Marley, can I hold your
Yep.
phone really fast?
Yeah.
That's like the mother and then the divorced dad buys the thing.
It breaks right there.
It's like one of those. Oh, God.
I mean, it wouldn't matter.
I was gonna
'cause
take a
could
hammer and
get her
just beat
another
the
one.
shit out of it. That's all I was gonna do.
It doesn't sit down flat, does it?
I don't trust throwing this back.
Yeah, because the
Camera's
cameras are
so
so
huge.
big.
Cameras are huge and awesome.
Look, dude.
Already cracked it with them?
Just the screen protector that he also bought.
Why'd you have
Why'd
to
you have to
dig in like
clarify?
that?
Tempered glass,
That
brother.
he also bought.
Give me the fucking phone. I'll give you the money. You want the money? You want the money for the fucking phone?
Look,
Hey,
I know how to
wouldn't
install
even-
this.
I
know how to
wouldn't
install
even
this.
notice it hit. Wouldn't even notice the money hit.
You're gonna go broke, man. You're gonna go fucking broke. This is a burning company.
Yeah.
Burning money way
You'll
too
still
quick.
be able to talk to your girlfriend because
Don't
that phone
say
will
that
work.
because our show is part of what he's burning it on.
Sorry.
It's all good. And
on.
hey, well,
Did you paint your pants yourself?
Nope. These are from Cool Shirts, who sponsors our comedy troupe. So we are fully owned by other folks,
Very
all through and through.
Any chance some of the cool guy merch makes its way into the office?
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
yeah,
we
I
don't
mean,
have the Cool Guys merch yet, which we should do that soon. But it's Cool Shirts is the company. And we
.com.
named ourselves after Cool Shirts.
Feels like
Any
it's like
cool shirt merch coming into the
yeah, if you want anything, just go on the website. Let us know.
discount code?
No, just let us
15%
know.
off. Just let us know what you got.
After I buy it?
Yeah, just be like, I got this one. Isn't
All
that
right,
fun?
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We do have a discount code, though, but we'll let you know.
Zach's on his phone. He's bored.
What the fuck, man?
Huzz.
No, one thing. Did we talk
Did he
about the
just say
Masters?
Buzz?
Huh?
Did we talk about the Masters?
No, it's a primary room now.
Oh, please don't talk about the Masters.
I don't care. I'm not a golf.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Fucking worst sport to
No,
watch.
not a golf fan.
Okay.
Not a fan. But I was hanging out at the house. I said, fuck it, I'll watch the Masters. This was last Sunday. It was the finals. Or the last day.
Okay.
The announcer, Jim Nantz. I read today he's facing backlash for it. Good, because when I was in real time, I was like, what the fuck is going on here? You know how like in the NFL or NBA, someone will be lining up for a field goal kick or a free throw, and they're like, this guy hasn't missed a field goal all year.
Yeah.
And then he just shanks it. And that's like, oh my God, I jinxed him.
Right.
Rory McIlroy was winning. He was up a stroke going into the last hole. For 20 minutes leading up to that hole, during the hole, Jim Nantz was like, he gave the whole backstory on Rory. Rory started playing golf in England. He got a job on a golf course at the age of 11.
What's wrong with this?
He goes up, he hits the drive. He's like, now Rory's gonna make his mark here and win the Masters, and it's all this is gonna be put to bed. You know, him never winning one. He hits a ball, sinks it in the bunker. And now it's starting to get a little dicey because he has to make a par on this hole to win. He goes up to the hole and he goes up to the bunker, and the guy's like, Rory McIlroy's family has always wanted this for him. He's the best.
Oh my God.
And then he chips it. He's like a 5-foot player. He's like, now he's 5 feet away from mortality, and he's going to do this for everyone back in England. Shanks the putt. No. And then they have to go to a playoff. He ends up winning, but everyone was like, Jim Nantz, what the fuck are
But it
you
has
doing?
no. I
You're
mean,
putting
it's all
way too much
superstition.
pressure
It's
on
all
it.
superstition, right? He's not hearing any of this.
No, but yeah, you're right.
But it's one of those just sports fan things where it's like, don't let me experience it this way.
You got to blame that rap.
That's
bastard.
that is like someone going for a field goal. And it's just like
Blame that
this morning, his wife left him, and
Exactly.
his kids
Yeah,
are really
yeah.
looking forward to seeing him make this
Please,
field goal
Lord,
because
let this work.
it's the only thing in their lives that could bring some stability of some joy back in them. Oh, and he shanked it, and he shanked it, and now
And it fucking
and now his children are
sucks.
disappointed, and his
Yeah.
life's over.
Yep.
That's like the cat.
true.
Well, it's not the same, but did y'all ever see that Castellanos?
What?
You want a piece of gum?
No.
Don't do table gum, dude.
It's
Ew.
table gum. Do you guys have table gum
Well, they're at the lunch
prepared
table. That
here?
makes sense.
We
No, I
planted
know
that.
that's what I mean. Like, is it like a bit? Like you have actual gum?
We
under
planted that seed months ago,
it? Y'all
brother.
are gross, man.
Actually, mine came off.
What do you guys feel? What do you guys do with boogers?
Eat them?
You eat them?
No.
I use a soft day when I
pick and
say
flick.
it.
Pick and flick. You know what I love the most? I love me awake, like in the morning when they're all in there and you're super dehydrated and they're not coming out, or unless you want to be bleeding. You know what I mean? I'm sounding like you now. You go into the shower, you know what you do? You drink a ton of water and then you eat something and then you go in the shower and and it all fucking comes out.
Marley doesn't like that I do
Hydrate
that.
yourself.
Marley doesn't like that I do that.
What? That
The
part?
boogers
Second
are
part?
left on.
Well, you gotta keep an eye on them and
then
make
I
sure
have
they
to
go
clean
down
them
the
out.
They're
you
left
gotta
in
keep
the,
an eye
the
on 'em.
boogers stay in the
Yeah,
bathroom.
they get like crusty. No, in the tub. He like does it like in the shower.
So
and
he's
then
taking
they,
a
like,
bath.
Get crusty on the side of the tub.
In a shower.
Yeah,
And I
that's
So he's
have to,
taking a
like,
bath and he's
scrape them
blown
off.
his nose.
Now
into
listen, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna accuse you of this,
No.
but every
gotta-
woman I've had a relationship with, stay at their house, they come over, their hair takes over the bathroom.
That's a thing.
So
Yeah, of course.
what's the hair to booger ratio, Marley?
I spell their name in it to make us feel beautiful.
That's
Don't lie.
It's like 50-50. I feel like I'm
Twisted.
pretty good. It bugs me when there's hair on the showers. So like, I usually don't do that.
Yeah.
So
But
I
you're the
feel like
clean
it's
one.
pretty good.
I don't think so.
You
I
look
think-
like root beer. You look
does
like
look root beer.
Like you look like root beer and you look like Fresca.
Are you just switching completely and not talking about
He
bathrooms
I
anymore?
no, Ben doesn't look like Fresca. He looks
Yes,
like
he does.
Sierra Mist.
no,
Say that. I know that's a bad. That's, we don't have that
You
in
mean
Canada, but I know there's a
Starry?
negative.
Yeah, he
connotation.
looks like Starry.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know the brand.
You're not a
'cause I'm Canadian.
Fresca.
No.
A Fresca is like
Fresca's
Skyler is
fine.
more of a Fresca.
no, no.
He's a Black Rifle coffee.
I'm a sweet tea kind. I'm a sweet tea kind of guy.
No, dude.
No, you're not sweet.
Oh, I'm sweet, brother.
No.
you're
And
whatever.
Story, I think, is
Yeah,
reserved.
that's sweet tea.
I think
Sweet tea.
I don't want to speak out of term here.
For gay men?
No, I think Starry is reserved for African American men.
You're a Monster
black
Energy
guy
drink
It's a
being
black guy drink.
housed before they storm the Capitol.
said
I
Monster
am a
Energy?
classic Coke.
No,
You're not.
no,
Coke.
you know what you are?
You're a fucking pink lemonade.
You're a fucking, hey, this is what you are. You're a Dasani bottle with a Fiji label fucking taped on it.
What does that
That's
mean?
a good.
That's
a
what
good
you
one.
are.
You wanna know
got
something?
it.
You know you're a Dasani bottle down in your fucking corrupt heart.
You want to know
and
something
what you,
about,
and you're just got a Fiji bottle
he's got
all
more.
over it.
He's got
Got
more.
a Fiji label.
Whatever.
You want to know something about me?
Yeah.
Champion? I love Dasani. I absolutely
Oh, he's
So
leaning
gross.
into Dasani.
I adore it. And that's something you're going to find out about me is you probably love so many things you're scared to say. Everyone
No,
hates,
that's not true.
Everybody
But
hates
she's okay
Dasani,
with-
champion.
right.
I love it.
I genuinely think if you line up 3 waters, you can't tell Dasani.
I can do it every time.
I've done the water test and I can do it.
Why do
I
we
can
do it now? Do we have all 3?
I can do
I don't think
I
we
can
have
do
a
it.
Dasani.
I love the minerals.
Let's do it next
I
time.
could do a 20. I could do 10 and get them all right.
No, you can't.
Yes, I
bullshit.
could.
No, you can't.
Yes, I could.
You can't
We
do 10.
should do
It
it.
doesn't. Number one, it doesn't look like you've ever drank water. Number one, it doesn't look like you've
Will
ever
say that
drank
you
water.
look dehydrated.
That's number one.
Light
Number
beer doesn't
2,
count.
Dasani tastes like every other water I've ever had.
No, you could tell.
What
Tastes
do you?
like
What can you
salt.
tell? There's no
Tastes like-
salt.
yes, it actually has salt in it because they make it in the same factories that they make Coke, and that shit gets in there.
That's a privilege being able
There's,
to tell.
there's
water's
nothing on the
water.
You
label.
look like your
There's no
cum
sodium on the
drips
label.
out.
My cum drips out.
Yeah,
no,
just-
buddy, it shoots. I used to do a
it.
thing when I was younger where I'd stand on one side of my room and try to hit the other side of the wall.
That's a
just
bad
for fun.
activity.
No, that's fun.
Well, you lived in a poor house, so I'm sure
brothers?
I'm sure your tiny cock was already touching the
Huge,
the-
massive cock. It flopped in the middle of the room.
Is that our Lebanese known for their big cocks?
Yeah, they are. Look it up.
Marley?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
You were
sucks.
praying in that moment. Like, please, God, be on my side.
I know. I know the
He's
truth.
just aware. He just knows. He doesn't know.
Nah, it's like average.
Which is fine. Which is totally fine.
And I'm cool with it. I've always
Yeah.
called it the Western family of cock, and I'm chilling with it.
The Western family of cock.
Yeah, like the brand that's everywhere. It's just
Yeah,
you know,
good cocks over here.
Western family.
Amen.
Pretty solid cocks.
We were in. Can we talk? We can't talk about the video you shot the other day, but we were shooting Zach's YouTube videos the other
Why?
day. Can we say the idea? I was going to talk about the woman and the kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, you can say anything you want.
Zach's doing for his YouTube channel. One of the things he was doing was dating single moms and their kids.
Not both at the same time. I was only dating the
He was
moms.
dating the moms. The kids were there. The
I-
kids were like they aged from
8, 10.
7 to like 10.
18.
So one of the moms came in.
Wait, you were dating the kids?
The kid was just sitting there, but
You never know with this guy.
So the kid. Okay, gotcha. So the kids are there to be like, "Why do you, mommy?
yeah,
Who's this man?"
shit like that.
Yeah.
First mom and kid
Can't
came
hear
in.
ya.
Oh, you took out the headphones.
Okay, Skyler.
First mom came in, and she was like, she pulled up in a pink Mercedes, huge fake boobs, all this Botox, and I talked to her, and I was like, oh, okay, this is like kind of insufferable. They come out, and the mom's talking to me, and the kid is drinking a Prime. And I'm thinking, I'm looking at the bottle, but it's in a can this time. And I'm like,
Whoa.
why the fuck is this in a can?
Is it the energy drink?
It was the energy drink. It's a 7-year-old. Oh. And so I was terrified that I was like, oh, fuck. Because we have like a snack stand out there for when people come in to shoot. I was terrified that the mom didn't know. The kid just grabbed it, and now the mom was losing it.
Hold on, sorry. You just bragged about crafts, like having a craft table.
Craft services.
He said,
Acts of
and then he went,
Acts of services is my love
No
language.
big
you
deal.
stupid
No big
idiot.
deal. We can afford crafts.
when's your birthday?
Shoot.
September 4th, you
Cuck.
criminal.
Maybe you want to say that. Maybe.
I wanted to say something else.
I just curious.
You're only 22 days older than me.
I'll do anything.
Crazy.
Are you
What
95?
are you doing for your 30th? Going crazy?
Damn, you
Am
guys
I-
are 30.
Am I invited?
Not me.
yet.
Too old.
Doing
Not
pretty
yet, bro.
well. Doing pretty well.
Hey, give me 5.
You're only 25.
Yeah, give me 5 years.
How old's Marley?
16.
I knew you were hot.
She's off camera, so that joke's not going to land.
Not 16.
Which is wild that Georgia is like that's kind of gross.
Is that
to
the
me.
age of consent in Georgia?
Yeah. Or
16?
in
Yeah, some
in
states.
A lot of other countries.
Hey.
Yeah, decent amount of states, decent amount of countries.
Hey, we shouldn't know.
We
shouldn't know, and we should move on. You know what I mean?
We all have uncles. So they've told us.
So, what did you ask?
Oh no! The kid was drinking this energy drink. I go over and look at it.
Oh yeah. So,
Oh God.
No, you can go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I wanted to infer, and I shouldn't do that. I'll let you tell the story.
Okay. And so I look at the can, 200 milligrams of caffeine. It says 18 plus on it. I'm losing my mind. So I tell Robbie, and they're like, you have to go tell the mom. So I go up to her. I'm like, hey. And the kid, when I saw him, he was just like this. Just every second chugging it.
Holy shit.
And I'm like,
what are we doing that for?
I know. So I go up to the mom and I'm like, hey, I don't want to like get into your shit or whatever. I was like,
That stresses me out.
I know.
Stories usually don't like actually stress me out, but like a kid drinking an energy drink
housing an energy drink
freaks me out.
I know.
Like that.
Cool. Yeah.
and
weird.
so I was terrified and I was like, I just want to let you know that that's an energy drink, right? And she was like, yeah, I don't care. She's like, yeah, I was just letting him have it. And she was like, I told him he could only have a sip. He finished it.
So she's also like, not only did I give it to him, I'm not paying attention to my enforcing my rules.
No,
I don't think she has
she doesn't have
rules.
rules. She's just a bad mom.
Yeah,
But is she gonna watch this?
probably not. She follows me on
Well,
Instagram
she
now,
should
though.
hear it.
Yeah.
She should probably hear
Hey,
it.
you're doing something that a bad mom would do. Fix
Probably
it.
change it.
That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Change it.
Yeah,
Easy.
Let's don't give the kids 200 milligrams of caffeine.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
be doing that. I can barely handle that without having a panic attack.
I hope the little kid's fine, but I do hope that he shit himself, and she just had to clean
And
it
had to
up.
learn.
No, hold on. Sorry. This falls back on Logan Paul.
does?
Stop
How?
marketing this shit towards fucking children.
It was the
How about
rocket.
that?
It was
Oh, I
the
see.
rocket pop
Prime.
flavor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking energy
Yeah.
drinks that kids
Stop
are like
that.
prime.
They're
I
like,
want
it looks
this.
like a
And then-
popsicle.
and
I
then
want some.
Parents can't keep up with it.
I didn't even know they had
Yeah.
caffeine in them.
I didn't. I think.
Well, the prime one,
cans
the
do.
cans do.
Yeah.
They came out with an energy drink, but it looks like the
The normal Prime.
one, which is normally just supposed to hydrate you.
Yeah, it's just like coconut.
But it
juice
doesn't
or
even
water.
hydrate you. It just fucking is
It
filled
says
with
electrolytes.
potassium.
They love to say it has electrolytes. It's just like so cheap. You just put salt in it. Just put
Yeah.
salt
I think
and
it's-
sugar in it, and it's
am I-
electrolyte filled.
Oh, there's a lot of profit in drinks.
It's bullshit.
yeah.
Vitamins. Anything that has
Can
vitamins
you figure out
in
whether
it.
you want to cross those legs or not?
No,
You've gone back and forth about 8 times. Look me in the eyes every
that's
time.
not even true. I've actually had them
Look me in
cross
the
the
eyes
whole
every
time.
time.
No, you just went off and right
Yo,
back
I
on.
fidget.
Hey, he fidgets.
I don't even think we can say that anymore.
He's allowed to fidget. He's allowed to midget.
Hold on, Skyler's on his phone.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh my God, the food's arriving now.
Marley.
can you go check on that?
No, 2 things. First is Muff. How do you feel about that just being used while you're in the room? And second is, can we please get the Cheesecake Factory?
Who's,
let's
wait,
get
we were
some
talking
cheesecake.
Muff while I was on
Can
the
I
phone?
sprint
Yes.
the pee? I'm so fucking sorry.
Yeah, go pee.
there's no
Wait, what were you
worries.
saying about vitamins? What were you saying?
Oh, I mean, like vitamins are just the cheapest possible thing for any company to like afford and put into drinks or
Yeah.
whatever. Like if anything's ever like rich with vitamins, it's incredibly cheap. Like it's like a few cents to pack something filled with every vitamin you need in your whole day. As far as maybe not a few cents, but it's very cheap, especially like vitamin C. And then everyone thinks it's like this remedy, but it's really just, and especially with like electrolytes. Like electrolytes are just sodium, magnesium, just like a few fucking minerals that help you, the electricity like course through your body pretty much.
Here we
As far as I
go.
understand it.
Why the fuck are you dressed like a coke addict? Doesn't he?
That's what I said, but I actually, you're right. I got used to it. Okay, so Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah. So.
I don't even think there's a thing in Canada, so I've never even had it.
Oh my gosh.
So why does everyone love it so much other than the cheesecake part?
Okay,
Like, why is it more than cheesecake?
The Cheesecake Factory is a unique experience because their menu, number one, they have like 250 menu items. The crazy shit is it's a lot of pastas, but like a traditional, let's say it'll be a bowl of fettuccine Alfredo. You would think 1,500 calories.
Sure.
They put the calories, it's like 4,000 calories in a, it's insane.
I hope it tastes way
It's
better.
pretty
on
good.
the
It's pretty good.
Right.
But this stuff is typically not very good because we Uber Eats it in, and I think the travel fucks it up.
You say sliders, yeah. Well, I like that bit because you guys are like, we're gonna have probably more menu items to get through than episodes.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah. We'll
So
be
you're-
well bankrupt by then. Oh,
Yeah, that's fun.
that's for you guys.
Yay, thanks, man.
Come back in here. Just chew. What are you chewing on? No, but wait. While Zach's gone, you guys want to give a little plug for your
Yeah,
show?
sure, why not?
Hey guys, if you like improv-based comedy and sketch comedy, then you would love our podcast.
Stop the bit.
They are very funny.
Thanks, man.
Really good bits.
Should check it out.
Really good characters. You guys do voice. Ben does voices phenomenally well.
Thanks, dude.
Hey, what?
Thanks, man.
What's up with the correction? What's up with that?
Animation.
I've never. Well, I've heard you do voices, but never like
Give me a voice.
black guy.
Hey, what's going on, man?
That felt.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Do you want me to do it now?
Yeah.
Hey, man. How's it going, dude? Yo, you
That's
did
way
great
better.
today.
Yeah, what the fuck you mean, bro?
Congratulations.
The fuck you mean, bro?
I mean, I'm
I
just.
You think I
tell.
can't fucking do it? I fucked it up. I don't give a fuck. I'll never be a black guy in a thing.
That's true.
I mean, I guess I could be a black. Goddamn. Why not, man?
My fellow Americans. It's a black guy.
Hello.
My fellow Americans.
Hello, my fellow Americans.
Yep. Have play.
I was born
Hawaii.
in Africa,
Hawaii.
Allegedly.
according to.
We got to see that
Skyler.
fucking that birth certificate.
Hawaii.
If this podcast ever accomplishes anything, it's gonna see your birth certificate. Barack Obama, know that your days are fucking numbered, dude.
We're that sure that it's not gonna check out.
What would we do now?
Careful, Obama, bro.
What would
Sorry
we
you
do?
thought that whole thing was over.
What would
bro.
we do now?
In hindsight?
if we actually found out that
It would
Obama,
just be his reputation would be dashed.
if
but
Obama wasn't a U.S. we can't take back his presidency.
a lot
No,
of
I
people would
think,
care, and it would be a problem, but they wouldn't take
Zach,
it.
can you
They'd
grab
just
the
be like,
scorecard,
and then it would be like a Nixon thing, where it's like, yeah, okay, but he was lying.
I'll eat one.
Yeah, we all got some down there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna eat one.
You can give Marley one. Well, shit, she doesn't eat meat.
Yeah. And I'm trying not to eat breads or red meat, but it's all good.
I did not ask about dietary restrictions.
Yeah, you did.
We're doing Cheesecake Factory again. This time we got the sliders, and they just have cheese.
got the
and
sliders.
ketchup, and we rate it out of 10.
Okay,
I'm starving.
me too.
I'm gonna be honest.
It's a Hawaiian roll.
Don't tell me yet.
No, I just think off this bite, I think we've ordered this before. I don't know if we have.
Every slider.
How are you not?
Every
keeping,
slider tastes the same.
How are you not keeping track of it?
It's just in your noggin.
No, actually, a wonderful fan. He's not a fan; he's a listener. Javid. Javid made a document with all of them in it.
Are you sure it's not Javid? Because he sends us
Yeah,
money
it's
on Venmo.
it's Habib.
I think it's Javid. I was saying Javid before, and then I was like, I think
It's the
that
He
Spanish-
sends you money on what?
It's the Spanish pronunciation. We had a Venmo
jokes-
off.
We had a joke segment where we were like, "These are Venmos. Who will get the more Venmo money?"
All right, good segment, guys.
That was the point of it.
Hey, bro.
No, we
need
picked
some
up on
help.
it.
We need some help.
How did you guys make a lot of cash?
You guys can just ask.
No, we got I think I'm up to like $8. I think Ben's at like 15.
You got a
20.
couple that you didn't bring up.
I would have got
saw
her an
them on
iPhone
Venmo
15 if I
publicly.
knew you guys needed a little extra cash. I could have used the, you know what I mean?
No, it's a joke, man.
I'll take one.
I don't get it.
Yeah, it's because you're
I
not a
have no
comedian.
shame. I'll take it.
Oh.
I'll take a new iPhone.
Out of 10, what are you giving it? You can use a decimal.
Honestly, in terms of like,
Second one, huh?
I don't give a
honestly,
fuck.
in terms of a burger, convictions.
It's the
just
best thing you've
start-
had in a long time.
The
I'm
whole
just
podcast, you see him insist on these convictions and then just give them up immediately. Okay. I don't know. I'd probably like for like a restaurant, like a sit down restaurant burger. That is pretty damn good. It tastes like fast food in a good way. I'm gonna go ahead and give it an 8. And
Wow.
8.5.
8.5's high. This is out of everything you've ever had in your life.
This have every food you've ever eaten.
Wait, out of all, I thought just out of like
Hey.
sliders.
Brother, this is everything you've ever had in your life.
You just gave it 8.5.
That's the worst score I've ever heard.
I thought you're like
Out of everything I've ever eaten in my whole life, 3. Like,
Yeah, I went too high now that
I went 5.9. It is high.
once we kept on like hammering home, it's everything in your life. I kept on thinking about my score.
And I'll say this. People really don't like this segment because we continuously just talking to the mic while we're chewing.
Well, I hate it every time.
everything like you want the experience of what it's like to be at the lunch table.
This is up. Can we fit our mics in our mouth?
Come on, y'all.
You never realize how hungry.
I'm starving.
So you guys know that there's somebody on YouTube that's also doing this, right?
Yeah, he started after us, and he's a fucking bitch. And when I see him in the streets, he's going to hell.
Sir Yacht, and he's eating the entire cheesecake menu within a year.
No, I'm just kidding. I have seen that.
Did we do it first or
We
second?
did do it first, but
We've stolen other things, but
yeah, we did steal a betting segment, but we lost the betting segment because we kept losing money. But this guy stole it from us, but I did want to bring him on. Well, he has a lot of followers too.
Yeah, he's great. He's a really nice dude.
You know him?
Me and Ben know him, yeah.
Yeah, come in, dude. Come in. We'd love to have you try some food. He
Come on
comes
in,
in,
Sir
we
Yacht.
beat the fuck out of him.
Joey.
I don't think you could actually.
He's a big guy.
Joey,
huge,
aka
super
Sir
tall.
Yacht, yeah.
And he has a twin brother.
Could both of us take him?
And he's got the power of Jesus on his side.
Yeah,
Very
he's
little.
like he's got God with
he
him.
will smite you down.
I'm like the Joey.
Hey,
Chestnut of
if
beating
you
the hell
got-
out of this guy.
I'm fucking call me Judas, bitch.
No,
Whoa!
I'll stab you and you're not looking.
Them's fighting words.
we do a segment where we all try to harmonize. We do it every week.
Okay.
So it depends. Who wants to start?
Ben loves harmonies.
I love harmonies. Oh, I love them so much. I can't wait to get started.
Ben went to a performing arts school.
Oh, I just noticed.
Go ahead, Zach. Whenever you're ready.
It wasn't the pants that gave it away, or
No, that's why I asked if they painted them themselves.
Yay.
Okay. I think we let the singer take this one and we all follow suit.
all right.
What song are we doing?
It's easier to just start the note.
The only reason I don't want to is because Ben's gonna be like, "Well, you didn't harmonize correctly to me," and I'm gonna be like, "I don't know what the fuck it means."
It's just a little feeling you get.
Okay.
It's a third.
I think I
do it
should
in
go.
thirds.
I should be the highest.
I don't have a high range, so that's a good idea. Harmonize
You never tell us when to stop.
This is our fucking show.
Yeah,
Don't
you think it's me?
conduct us, dude.
Well, I started it.
We hit you with this.
I started it, and I'll end
Leonard
it.
Bernstein did.
Also, I don't trust those guys at symphonies that do all that. What are they doing? They're not doing anything. Am
Yeah,
I right?
that's how I feel about him.
now they're doing a bunch of stuff.
No, because the people know the music. They've learned the music, right?
Yeah.
So when he's there, he's just a front man.
Yeah, I've
like-
always
I think-
felt that way.
But this one, I think as a group collective, you're kind of focused on your instrument. You don't know if maybe you're at the right. So like,
No,
it's like, oh,
yeah.
bring it up a little bit for me.
And when he does this shit, like people, I think they
Conductors
could all. I think
can
they
get
could all
fucked.
do it. No, I think they could all do it,
Train
without
or
the conductor.
otherwise.
Hold on, my buddy has called me twice now. And
Who is it?
Trevor. Trevor, you're on the podcast, okay? So just
Wait, what?
we're recording a podcast.
Sorry,
you're on
we-
it. What's going
sorry,
on?
we interrupted your conductor speech.
I was gonna tell you, I found these motherfuckers. I found them.
Who?
Where are they, dude?
They're in the airlock base, and I've already tore down one wall, but I'm out of bullets and dying. So
He's talking about a video game. He called you. Yeah, he texted emergency because of this.
All right. Well, I'll be home.
What are you guys
in a
playing?
while. Daisy.
You live with another Southern guy?
No, we're just friends. We don't live together. Wait,
Like
what'd you say?
they're playing
Oh, I thought you
games.
said I'll be home.
Oh, yeah.
To play the game.
All right.
All right, Trevor.
I was where the heart is.
You got anything to say to the people before you get off? I know you got a lot of hot takes.
No, not about hot takes already for the podcast.
No, let one fire.
Just
We'll
let
cut
one
it out.
fire. It can be, yeah, we can cut it out.
No.
Don't say anything crazy, but we can cut it out. Don't say anything offensive. Like, don't say a slur, but everything else is on board.
That's the only thing I have in my repertoire. I'm sorry.
Ooh, repertoire.
He plays video games, and he's from the South. This guy says the N-word daily.
No, he doesn't. I got your back, Trevor.
He said what? The N-word?
He said the truth. So give us one hot take seriously before we go. I really need one. This podcast is going bad.
Is it lunch table or is it?
Yeah, it's lunch table. Give a hot take. You can say anything. I can say anything. Watch this. Italians suck ass.
Okay, see now that's okay. See, I wouldn't say that. Italian's great.
Okay, who isn't great?
This is the most woke
See,
Southern
now,
guy I've ever
this
found.
feels like a trap. You can't just do this.
Just please say one thing before you go.
Listen, I can't get you in trouble.
All right, bye. That's my boy.
Later.
The boots are made for walking. Did she buy those for you?
It's what they'll do.
Her mom did.
Yeah, I could tell.
way,
I was
really?
like, no way. He went out and bought them for herself.
I've been wanting them for a while, but her mom got me them for Christmas.
What does it make you? Did you always want to go in the military, but you're too scared? So this is kind of like
It's actually Doc Martin
valor.
started as a anti-Nazi. They refer to the skinheads, so that's why I like wearing them.
then
They were
this
for
is
the
ironic.
skinheads?
Yeah, the original
Skinheads were Nazis.
No, the original skinheads were
Anti.
were anti-Nazi,
Oh.
anti-fascist in Britain, and they would wear Doc Martens. So
Why the fuck are skinheads suddenly the Nazis?
because
How'd that flip?
the Nazis took it from the skinheads,
You sound like
we're
the
gonna-
N-word, they reappropriated it?
they're like, we're now the skinheads. Fuck you guys.
You know, you
Skinheads are for fascism.
They took it away.
But original skinheads are anti-fascist.
You kind of
Smart
sound like
move, I gotta say.
the guy that's like Republicans were against slavery, and then the Democrats were actually.
No, it's just I'm OG skinhead, and if I'll stomp a fascist out.
oh my god.
You're OG skinhead.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, just make sure everyone knows what that means.
I'm a skinhead.
Can you put your arms in an X, please? I want to see something.
Arms and an X.
Oh, okay, put the mic down. Okay, now put out your hands like flat. No, no, like in the X still. Now turn it so it's like this. Now, bend your right one up. What?
No.
Why?
I know what you're doing.
Because I know what you're doing. I'm not
Trying-
doing
you're
it.
trying to get
me
him
do a Nazi
No, you're
salute.
trying to get him to give his heart out
No,
to
he's
the world,
not. Watch,
bro.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Now what?
You put your left one
Skyler.
up.
Oh, Skyler. Oh, no.
No. Left hand like this. No, back in the thing. Original. Boom. Now put that one down. You Nazi.
Oh, you're getting him to do a swastika.
A swastika.
A swastika.
Sometimes I do.
That's not as bad, really. You could have just done it.
Sometimes I have pictures of my mom and my dad and some of my close friends, but I'll go up to them with a pen.
Oh, I do like this bit. It's a fun bit.
Yeah, I do this all the time, and people might not like this, but I'll go up to someone. I'll be like, hey, I just learned a magic trick. Can I try it on you? And they're like, yeah. So I said, okay. I'm going to. I like close your eyes. I'm going to hand you the sheet of paper, hand you a pen. I want you to close your eyes and really think about drawing something. And then when you open your eyes, just say what you thought, and then I would have drawn it or something.
This is your thing.
I'm trying to remember how to do it. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Hey Zach, can you close your eyes? Think about drawing something.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to slide you this paper. Eyes closed. Mm-hmm. Okay, take this pen. Now I really want you to think long and hard about what you want to draw. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you thinking about it?
I'm thinking about it.
When you open your eyes, it's going to be appeared on the sheet. Okay.
Whoa.
3, 2, 1. And there's I drew a swastika on it, and I take a picture.
That's really good.
Yeah, blackmail.
That's funny.
That's good.
funny. That's funny.
Swastikas aren't cool.
No, that's funny. It's about.
I'd like to also. I like to back that.
Capture.
I don't like them. And then it was an easy symbol to draw.
Let's go against it. Against it.
Swastikas?
Yeah.
This should be really fast.
Well, I mean, what about the original meaning of it? Like that was in Hinduism.
Well, okay, but
Let the OG skinhead talk about this for a second. Go ahead.
Largely.
I mean, yeah, largely against it, but you can't be fully because of the original people.
Yeah, you can.
They still use that. They still use that symbol.
Whoa.
They still use it.
He's got the boots. He's got the backstory.
Come on, man.
And Ben, you're obviously against
the large chest piece.
Yes.
Marley.
I agree with Ryan on this one.
Are you
Whoa.
fucking? We have two moderates.
Well, because there's two people. Because there's a whole another culture.
Nazis stole it from the Hindus.
Yeah, the Nazis stole everything. They're just biters.
Wait. That abbreviation on your lower back. That's not for Simon Says Your Favorite Game when you were little.
Oh, the tattoo I have?
Yeah, you've got an SS
Well, no,
on you.
that's for what? No, that's for.
What does it say?
What's that for?
What's it for?
Well, it's actually two lightning. It's two lightning bolts.
It's two lightning bolts.
Yeah, well,
that's what the SS did.
It's lightning bolts.
Why was there an entire mural of Auschwitz above it?
Yeah, why was there a photorealistic mural tattoo of Auschwitz?
That wasn't
above
Auschwitz.
it?
What was it?
That was El Salvador right now.
I wish you said another.
You
concentration
recently got
camp.
it. You update it. Everyone's like,
Your tattoos are the Simpson predictions.
Yeah.
Well, we should have you guys. We should have done chum shots on our show.
What's chum
Where
shots?
we have a segment on Stop the Bit, which you should watch.
Because that's a good show.
It's a very good show.
the one that we were on was
where
really
we
good.
Photoshop each other into really fucked situations, like
yeah,
Nazi
it's the
stuff
best.
and whatever, like as if it's from our past, and then we'll just I'll spring it on each other.
Hold on, your friend's bored.
No, it's just,
I'm plugging.
I know. Yeah. I like the way
plug.
this wood feels right here.
So you're on mushrooms or something?
We got to send you to a different concentration camp because your ADHD is crazy.
Yeah, focus camp, bro. Anyway, and we give each other shitty, like we put ourselves into damning situations and we have to talk ourselves out of them.
Didn't you had? Are we allowed to? We might not be allowed to talk about this. Did y'all have someone on that they didn't realize it was Harvey Weinstein in the photo?
Yeah, Mitzi.
Yeah.
Mitzi came on. I don't think. Well, I didn't notice that until the end.
No,
I thought
she
she
didn't
was
know.
just improvising.
She was like, "That's my uncle," and then we were like, "That's Harvey Weinstein." And
She went. He gets that all the time.
but she saved it really quick.
She saved it really well, unless maybe she knew the whole time.
I don't think
but
she knows.
No?
I don't think
She didn't know?
knows.
That's so funny. God. She did a great job.
I saw her at Coachella.
Did you? Ran into her or did you talk to her? Or why are
You
you
went to
making that
Coachella.
face?
You went
Yeah, I
to
talked to
Coachella because he's like, "Oh,
Yeah, because you were making fun of me earlier because I brought it up.
So you don't
I've
like
been to Coachella 4 times.
You look
I've
like,
been once.
It's great."
but you look like when you're there, you act like you're having the worst time.
No, I don't because I think that's pretentious and douchey.
Have you ever brought Marley? Your sweet
No.
baby girl, your sweet baby angel?
No.
How long have you guys been together? 2 years?
Almost 2 years. Yeah.
And you haven't taken her once?
No.
Why?
Said he was
It only
going
happens
to,
twice.
but he didn't.
Didn't have a nice enough phone to take pictures of you and your fits at the time?
He's been on the road traveling a lot. When he just wants to be home with the love of his life.
And
hanging out.
we're going to the Grateful Dead
Yeah,
this
we're
fucking
going to a
weekend.
concert this
So
At the Sphere.
and we're gonna probably meet John Mayer.
You aren't
maybe.
planning on like
We're
doing
going VIP.
mushrooms or
and
anything, are you?
Yeah,
We're friends
I'm gonna
with-
do mushrooms.
Are you really?
Bill Weir's daughter.
I should have
I don't remember getting you into that. Who got you
I
into
should have
that?
taken that ticket. Fuck.
I'll say I don't want to put you off on the idea, Marley, and I don't want to preemptively give you a bad trip. But I watched a video where a guy was like,
no.
What?
Wait, just say it.
But I don't want to hear it because I might do mushrooms.
It's nothing bad. He was just like, don't do them unless you're like a real mushroom professional because so.
Because the Grateful Dead
Intense.
in
It's
the
so
sphere
intense
is
by
going to be,
itself.
it's unavoidable.
sick.
Right?
We've all
So
done
that's
mushrooms.
what I want.
We're all
yeah.
mushroom.
Oh, yeah.
We're all mushroom.
No,
beasts.
whole bunch
That's
of
not
mushrooms.
exactly.
I've never done a mushroom.
Oh.
Ben will do them like every like Sunday.
I do them, not really. I do them
Ooh,
decent amount.
Your
I have
own
a
little
lot
Sunday
at home.
sauce.
I did them 2 Sundays ago, and I threw up.
Wait, you do mushrooms a lot?
A decent amount, not like all the time. It's not like a thing.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
like,
Like a
I'll go
daily
through
thing.
phases.
It's like
now.
Why do
every
you feel
other
like
day
you have
thing.
to escape?
It's not really escape.
And wait, when you said you threw up, how much did you take?
Yeah, I took 1, but it was very
hold-
strong, and it was a really crazy.
Are you guys
dose.
existential about anything?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, of course.
Like what?
Just like
Like
I don't want
death
to.
and
I tell
what
Marley
happens.
every other day I don't want to die.
Yeah, I mean that's a bitch, but
I don't want to die. I like living life and I like having fun and I don't want to die.
What are some of your favorite things living? What do you like
What
to
do
do?
I like doing?
while
I
you're
like,
living?
I like basic stuff. I like watching stuff.
Yep.
Like I really I enjoy
you
watching
watching
stuff.
anything that's piquing your interest?
we're gonna
Into
go
the
into
good
that.
stuff. What have you been watching?
Really good stuff. Stop that.
We've been watching The Floor.
Ew,
Rob
really?
Lowe.
No, you haven't. Wait.
It's a game show?
Oh, okay. I thought it was that weird like Spanish show where everybody shits on each other from the different levels.
That's
That-
the
yeah.
platform.
yeah,
That movie's crazy.
I saw it. It was so whack that I was
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah.
I was like halfway through. I was like, stop.
Did you
stop.
see the first one or the second one?
I saw the first one.
The premise is so fantastic. I just think they
It's a great
missed the
premise.
mark on the movie.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, it's too gross.
Yeah.
Like I thought they should have had some like epic shit go down, which they kind of were working on, but it just got weird. It's like just people shit. Like when that person just shits on the other person's face, I was like, it was like wasn't even insinuated. It was just like, okay, let me
Wait,
up.
what is it called? What
And
is
then they
this
just
called?
get shit on their face.
Wait,
It's called
what
The
is it?
Platform.
And that's
It's
what
just
happened?
it's
Okay.
just
What episode
the premise.
is it?
Wait.
Zach,
It's,
what
a,
episode is
it's
that?
a movie. You know nothing about it?
No.
Okay, so there's this prison that people are in, and it's 2-person, about the size of this room, and then in the middle, there is a square cut out. So at the very top, a bunch of chefs put in the nicest food anyone's ever had in their entire life. It's filled to the brim with everyone's favorite food in the entire jail. And so it starts at the top. And then the people, so they eat whatever they want. Then it goes to the next layer and they eat whatever's left. They eat whatever's left. And it's like are we going to help out the human beings below? Or are we not?
It's a class structure.
And then
commentary.
every month, randomly, you don't know where you're gonna be. So like the people that were at the bottom that didn't get
transported.
any food, they're just so mad because they're eating everything at the top, like the people at the top did. And then some people are like
I feel like,
Do they know how many platforms there are?
no.
but
yeah,
I feel like they would.
Do
And then
Yeah, I
some
don't think
people
so.
lower, like they don't get any food. So-
Can you talk to the people below you and go?
Yeah.
you can like
So-
look down and be like, fuck you.
I feel like there's like a simple solution, but you'd have to be at the top and you'd have to start this like very much so.
They
from
try.
the
They
beginning.
try.
You gotta be
try to
like,
do this exactly.
all right, how many people are below you? How many people are below you? Figure out how many people, and then you got to split up the food evenly, and you got to trust that people are gonna pass it.
Well,
down.
they're trying, but some people have like gone crazy because maybe they had 2 months of like having like 4 calories a day.
Yeah.
So they're like,
So they're not even ready
Yeah.
to answer. They're like, I don't
And
give a
then
fuck.
the person that was at the bottom that was so mad they didn't get any food. Now they're finally at the top and they're just like angry and enraged.
Yeah.
So there is people at the bottom actually eating shit. Like
pretty
human
much
shit.
like maybe not shit, but there's just one point where one of the floors is like unbelievably pissed at the floor before and they shit on their faces or something. I forget.
so
It was
funny.
just like, okay,
Yeah.
all right. It was good though. There were some really good moments and you're right. The premise is really smart, but then there's a second one and then I started watching it and I think maybe that's the one where they did the shit thing. And I was just like, okay, all right.
I would
get it.
I would starve to death.
You're scared. You're scared to die though.
I know, but I would starve to death.
Starving to death would be a bad way.
It'd be
to
the
go.
worst.
I think freezing to death would probably be one of the easiest ones.
No.
Yeah.
No,
You
'cause
probably
you're
go
Getting
dumb.
shot in the
fucking
head,
cold.
sure.
I'm fucking cold and I hate this.
Yeah, but you get numb pretty quick.
Would you rather be shot in the head or would you rather be guillotined?
Shot in the head.
Shot in the head for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guillotine, there's a chance it doesn't
fuck?
guillotine properly.
And also like the moment I'm like, oh my
Also,
god.
just I don't.
Also, I
I
feel
don't want
like
to die. I don't want to die.
Hey, chill. It's okay.
I don't want to
man.
die. I'm just thinking about it.
I don't know. It just feels. It
I
feels.
feel like there's
so-
going to be a bit of an existence there beyond right after you'll be. I think for a second
Well,
you'll be
your
like,
philosophy.
No, we were talking about that. There was that.
Work on your
I'm
philosophy.
getting stressed.
There's one guy who killed
death.
who killed himself, but he was like a scientist, or not killed himself. He was in the guillotine and he was a scientist, and he told his assistant, write down how many times I blink, and then you'll know how long I live for.
Jesus.
with my
I don't want
how
to
long did
die.
he blink?
I think it was
God,
14 or
relax.
15.
Call mom.
You're on a podcast
Shoot me
right now.
in the fucking face then. Don't give me a guillotine.
I wasn't
Yeah.
complaining on it.
No. That's it. You didn't know about that?
No.
Yeah, the heads stick around for a minute when you cut them off. Like chickens. Chickens' heads are still like when you cut them off. Apparently.
I would actually.
Call your mom.
It wouldn't be actually. It would kind of be cool for like 15
calling
seconds.
his mom because he's scared of dying.
Definitely not calling
Are you
his
really?
dad.
Your call has
Yeah. This is gonna worry her. I think.
Wait, I had a mushroom question.
Okay.
You so wait, do you do enough to like fully trip when you do it?
Like I did 1 gram of like very strong stuff like a couple weeks ago.
Penis envy?
And then I'll do what? No, I don't know. I forget. I did it. I
don't
thought
know.
my roommate had just taken the same one, but 2 grams. And so I was like, I'll just have 1.
Zach,
And
get
I was
off your phone.
hungover.
Yeah.
And then I just got.
My mom was blowing up my
way
phone 'cause she
blasted.
couldn't get on
and
HBO.
I was seeing a ton of shit, and I threw up because I didn't eat anything with it. But it
That's-
was actually awesome. It was. I've never regretted doing mushrooms except one time.
Yeah, I've never had a bad trip. The only thing is I get every time I get so nauseous.
Yeah, me too. Me
It's
too.
crazy.
That's my problem. That's why every
And-
time.
And it's like for the whole like first 3 hours, I just feel like, oh fuck, I'm
Dude,
gonna
if I
throw
wasn't
up.
like that, I would be doing it so
Me
much
too,
Because
yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to just force myself to like fight
And
throwing
then-
up for hours.
I think with drugs in general, I'm so scared that it would like unlock childhood wonder or something in me in such a way that I would have to do it so many more times.
because then when it goes away, you're like, oh.
Yeah, because then it's an even steeper hill.
The good thing
than
about
what I'm on.
mushrooms,
That's true.
the good thing about
He goes-
mushrooms is, in my mind, mushrooms isn't just euphoric. It's also kind of challenging.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make you feel like, no, I just want to go back there. It's a bit of work to like go through it. So it feels like you went on a journey.
I've heard different things. Like some people say they sit there and it's just the pulsating of the wall. And then other people are like, oh no, I kind of thought through and I realized everything. What's, I guess, the difference? Is it a dosage difference? Is
probably
it
dosage difference, but it's probably like what you're going through.
Yeah, I think it's also an intention
mindset.
difference. Like
Yeah.
if you're doing it,
because you peed in a kitchen and then
one night. Well, I've done mushrooms quite a few times, but one night I was me and my buddy had ordered.
is that a bad combo? Alcohol and
No, it's a great combo.
Yeah,
it's
it's
fun.
a unhealthy combo.
Yeah, it's not
because
healthy or unhealthy?
Really?
unhealthy. Yeah, because they're both poison. You're
you guys
poisoning
like playing
yourself a
pool?
lot.
True.
Can we stay on the topic?
I want to invite them.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd
to
love to.
Fantasia's?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, what you guys up to?
Where's
Go ahead.
Fantasia's?
It's in Burbank.
What is it?
It's just a cool
Just
pool
cool
bar.
pool hall.
Yeah, we just play pool.
Yeah, invite us anytime.
It's just like
I'd love to.
50-year-old Asian
I'm
guys
not gonna die.
and us. Yeah, probably. I mean, maybe. I mean, if,
Relax.
yeah, could.
It's all right. Anyway, go ahead, Skyler.
No, I took mushrooms. We had went out and we had actually went to Bad Friends, one of their live shows, and we had gotten back. Me and my buddy had planned the whole next day. We were like, oh, we'll just take mushrooms the next day, hang out, have a bunch of fun. Actually, he wanted to watch The Legendary Life of Sea Turtles muted while playing Mac Miller's album in the background because allegedly they're queued up like to
What?
Swimming,
what he
or
said.
circles.
the one where he's sitting at a table.
Oh, watching TV in the dark.
Yes.
Okay.
I always have to have a little bit of emergency Xanax whenever I'm doing mushrooms. I always have some on me just because I'm like, I gotta kill this thing if it's.
But this what he had planned is like That's like
fun.
I don't.
you got to establish that type of thing. Like the setting is so important. Like the other day, I was like, I had done that good day where even though I'd thrown up, it was a great day, and I was like, awesome. I want to do that again. I want to do the exact same mushrooms, just less. And then I sat, and then like my roommate came home right away, and I love my roommate and everything, but he was like drunk and like yo, and then suddenly I was just like seeing the plants moving while watching like fucking White Lotus with my roommate. Like, wait, so what did he do? And I was just sitting there for like 3 hours, just like, oh, never mind. This.
That's why I would literally would not do mushrooms at our house because he would be the worst to be around.
Yeah.
Right.
He would be the worst.
Even just that
I can't
face.
watch stuff because
That mushroomy face.
if I'm high and I watch something, I'm like, I start to be like, what am I doing? You know what I mean? Like I'll start to go outside of my body and be like, I'm an organism that's just sitting here looking at the screen being like, oh.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
that's fair.
nah, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go.
I'm
walk
very
out.
interested because him and I, we didn't drink at all in high school. We didn't like do anything really bad. I don't know how you went so the other way.
You drink on like occasions, right? Or
Like
never?
never. I do it for content. So like once every like few months, I'll do it for content.
Yeah.
drinking video or
Like
whatever.
because it's way funnier if the guy that never drinks does a drunk episode.
Yeah. Well, like we drank with you on the first time we came on.
Oh, were you? Oh, I don't even remember that.
To Dropouts, I think, right?
Wow.
You must have been
Was I
really
drunk?
Now you had like a beer.
No, he didn't drink.
I don't think I
thought
drank
you
it all
did.
because I
No,
would
I
never
didn't
just
drink
do
at
a
all.
beer.
No, you never
It's either I'm
drank.
getting hammered or
okay.
I'm not because I hate
Okay,
it.
so that's interesting. So you
He like-
you get hammered. My little brother's like you, and he doesn't drink ever. But then So it's like when he does it, it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm
just doing it for the bit.
The last time he got drunk on a drunk pod, we were hanging out. We were all like pre-gaming. He literally took like 6 shots, and I'm not kidding, like 3 minutes. And I was like, dude,
It's because you're drinking like when you're like a beginner, like when you start.
College style delicious.
I put back a Jack Daniels bottle, like a Mickey of it.
Yeah, just
when
get
I
me
was
there.
A kid.
He says
like
Mickey
young.
because he's Canadian.
What is a
that?
Mickey, like a pint?
I guess so. What's that?
A Mickey is a handle.
Handle.
Oh, okay.
He's a mouse.
A little Mickey.
Yeah, I don't know why
Nice, Zach.
That's good.
I mean, the drinking stuff
Very well
was
done.
college.
Mickey Mouse.
All my friends
Yeah,
drank.
no, we fucking got it.
We
man.
got it because I said Mickey. Yes.
All my friends drank. And then I
Bong
don't know.
Joon-ho
The weed,
So that
I
is a
like.
director.
That's a Korean director.
for
name.
Mickey
So
17.
weed, you like the weed?
Oh yeah, that's really
I didn't start smoking weed though until like probably 2 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'd done it like
Who sings the
occasionally.
song, Hey, Mickey, you so fine, you so
Okay,
fine,
so
you
now it's
blow
just
my
word
mind. Hey, Mickey.
association.
Shut the fuck up,
It's
dude.
just word association. now.
I can't. I can't
Tony
smoke
Basil.
I feel like
woman.
we all bring the worst out of each other.
I can't smoke weed. It stresses me out.
No,
Weed's
I
awesome,
really
dude.
enjoy it. It like makes me.
I've gotten more and more
Stressed.
like I can now smoke weed in public with people and
Yeah.
not worry about it. And I used to not be able to do that.
Yeah.
As I got older, I thought it would get worse when I got older. Like I'd be like, no, I'm not going to smoke around people. But now I can I'll smoke in a group of people
Yeah.
I don't know,
Okay.
and I'll be fine. I mean, it's not going to be
Trying
comfortable,
to
but
figure
I'll
out how
be
to
fine.
word something without it being pretentious.
What are you gonna say?
Well, I feel like us collectively, we all have. See, and then I don't know how to say this because it's gonna come out like an elitist. We all have, I think,
Who you are now? Just go with
decent
it.
gauge of self-awareness.
Yeah.
That's why we can kind of all hang out, and I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like we kind of understand what's happening. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You
Does that feel
understand
weird?
how you're coming off, like when you're speaking.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like, okay, I can dial back like this aspect of myself right now because I'm probably coming off as this way.
But what made
used
you
to-
say
Yeah.
that?
What made you say
I
that?
don't know. I was just kind of watching the room.
Are you fucking high right now?
No, it's just
Feel comfortable.
That's very nice. I think you're right. I used to not be that way. I used to have people getting annoyed with me, and I still have that actually, but where I just like don't at all understand what's happening, but they're suddenly like really mad at me and they're like yelling at me, and I'm just like, I
maybe us
don't
three
know
then.
what I said. I don't know what I said.
Yeah.
But I used to have that kind of all the time, and then I started looking back at myself, being like, oh, I was like very trying to run the conversation constantly, and
Yeah.
doing these annoying ass young.
Do you think that
person
can be
shit.
taught later on in life?
I think so.
self-awareness
Yeah.
for sure.
Yes, definitely.
You gotta go through some stuff.
That's what I was just talking about. No, that's exactly
It's true. You gotta go through some shit.
That's
and then
actually
how
what
you
I
get
was
it.
referring to. Is I used to be that way, and it's not like it's just one day. I was like, huh. It was like I went through some shit, and like people kind of called me out for being, just like too selfish, I guess. Even like my older brother would be like, "You're a fucking narcissist," and I'd be like, "What? No, I'm not." And then in hindsight, I'm like, "No, I wasn't," but I was also like definitely giving signs of that in different examples, and then I just look back on those now, and I'm like, "Oh, I was that way, and now I'm not."
Yeah.
and it's just like a weird thing. It's just like.
It's a learning-
I willed it out of myself.
It's a learning
good,
thing, and
though.
For the
also
most part,
I think
yeah.
you can also unlearn it because I feel like you never know where we're gonna go mentally. Like in 20 years, one of us in this room could have a psychotic break and be a fucking
like-
insane person.
Yeah, both my yeah. A lot of the men,
Me?
a lot of the men in my
Sorry,
family
I guess
go
what's
that way.
I wonder what the appropriate way to introduce someone to that, to kind of
Self-awareness.
to self-awareness. It's very hard. That's one of the most
No,
frustrating things is when you know somebody who's not like that, and you're like, I really wish you would just be like a little more self-aware. It's just
because then they can't really conceptualize it because they don't even know what it is. Yeah.
because the ego will put up a wall and they'll assume no matter what you're saying, it's some sort of attack on them, and they need to defend it.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to, and they can never like actually take it in. Like I just said, my brother would scream in my face, like, all you think about is yourself. And I remember being like, what are you talking about? And then in hindsight, I look back and I was like, he was fully right in that moment.
I think
we get along better now.
It's also criticism is just I think when you criticize, and no one likes criticism, no matter how much we say I love constructive criticism, I can handle it.
No, you
it's
don't.
like
Nobody likes
everyone is gonna go. Why do you
always
say that?
sucks.
Why do
It
you
always
mean,
sucks.
They're being mean to me, but you have to have like a little bit of like, okay, am I like the ego is just really.
You like the lesson from it that comes way later from when the emotions die down.
Oh, chill out.
Spread those fingers.
Dude, you
further.
just did it.
Look,
Spread those fingers further.
All right,
yeah, we're good.
Your
No, I
finger
see.
looks dislocated.
it's all good.
Committing.
You gotta go like this, like you.
That looks maybe worse. It looks like you're trying to grope someone from up
Trying to
top.
grab me.
This is like a
claw
goblin.
game.
A goblin.
It's like something your dad used to throw
This is
up.
this is a Nazi goblin.
Schneebler.
Hail Schneebler. We're gonna defeat
Everything. Schneebler.
I like how we just had like our first kind of normal conversation. 4 seconds left.
Schneebler. That's a goblin salute to Schneebler, not this goblin Hitler.
Wait, last drug question. Do you do acid as well?
I actually have done it once while I was already drunk, and I don't.
Oh,
really
explain
remember
that
the
difference
feeling.
to me between. Oh, okay.
You might
Can you
have
explain
to. I
difference
don't know it
between
enough.
weed, alcohol, acid, and shrooms?
Weed. Marley can hop in on weed too. I mean, I guess all of you can probably hop.
Yeah.
Weed is to me is just like it's the ultimate like relaxant.
Mom's
I see it
calling back.
as
Oh, you wanna take it?
total de-stressor.
You guys don't mind.
A de-stressor.
Yeah, take it.
Hey, Mom.
Hi.
Hi.
Missed your, I don't know what I was doing, but I missed your call.
It's okay. I was just worried about death again. I just don't want to die.
What?
I just don't want to die.
Well, you're only 25. You've got about 75 more years to go.
Giving me 95?
Oh, that's 100.
Yeah.
It's 100. Yeah.
You should probably tell her she's on the air.
Mom, you're on the air.
Good for me.
Yeah, she doesn't give a fuck. Come on, man. I know my mom.
She sounds very sweet.
Yeah, she is sweet. She's the best.
Sounds like a lovely lady.
I don't know. I just remember when. Do you remember when I'd come home every day and cry about death when I was really little?
Yes.
Yeah.
Such a fast yes. Yes.
When I was like
She
10
sounded more pissed off about it
Oh,
than
yeah,
you
because
did, like
she couldn't
reflecting.
solve-
She thought you were over this. So
when I-
she's like, oh
when
my
I was like
God.
10 years old, I'd literally come home crying every single day, like, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Remember that? That's fun.
Yeah, but I have no idea why you felt that way.
Because I didn't want to die. Still don't
You
want to.
probably need some
well,
religion.
when you're 10, I don't know why you'd be fixated on death. It's
How would
not
she
like
calm
there
you
were
down?
people dying all around you.
Yeah, I know.
How'd she calm you down?
Mom, how would you calm me down at that age?
She'd beat the fuck out of you.
I would try to distract you.
What was the distraction?
With jump scares.
The TV.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you. Oh, this is your comfort.
I'd be like, don't you want to watch your show?
What was his show?
Oh, God, who knows?
What do you think about Marley?
I love Marley.
Interesting.
Dang it.
Okay.
Do you remember the number one thing that calmed me down that you said
What?
about the Dolphins?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember that.
Remember you said in the next life? Remember?
That you'd be a dolphin?
No, that we'd be dolphins.
Oh,
That's cute.
yeah.
Don't they rape?
That'd be sweet and
All right,
fun.
gotta let you go, Mom.
I'm just saying.
Don't ruin my fucking.
Dude,
Your mom sounds lovely.
you and your mom
Yeah, your mom's the
gang banging
best.
people that
She's
don't
so
know that
My
know
mom's
what's coming.
super funny.
Yeah, your mom's the best.
It's actually
She's
really
awesome.
funny.
No, but
She doesn't
weed
try to be.
just I calm. It's like a stressor, de-stressor.
No, it's a stressor for me.
Yeah, I guess
Weed
for
can
some-
be,
fucking
the
freaks
funny
me
thing
out.
is weed can be a total stressor if you're like not in the right headspace or you're around the wrong people or wrong setting. But it purely, I do it every night because it's a de-stressor because I
me
can't
too.
relax without it now. Which is a
Dependency.
problem. It's kind of a problem, yeah.
My only problem with it is I have bad heartburn, and so when
Does it affect heartburn?
it's I can just notice the heartburn so much more, and it feels like I'm having a heart attack sometimes.
It also probably makes you
sucks.
eat things that give you heartburn more.
Yeah, I've done a good job though of not do. I used to when I would get high, I would drink like 2 Sprites a night.
Dude, I'm.
Wait,
oh, yeah, your thing is sodas. Right?
yeah.
Tell
but I
him,
cut 'em.
tell him when you used to eat like 7,000 calories a day.
Oh, we talked about this on. a while
oh,
back.
we already,
7,000?
oh, we already talked about
No,
it.
7.
No, not to them. When I was in law school, I was at my fat. I was like really depressed
You know,
too.
260, 265,
Yeah, something
280.
like
I don't
Holy
know.
fuck, fatty.
265, yeah. But
That's big.
I would go to Zaxby's, which do y'all?
Yeah.
It's like Cane's.
in Utah,
It's like
yeah.
Cane's.
It's pretty
but
good.
I would get the boneless wings and things, which is 5 tenders, 3 boneless wings.
I feel like you could figure that out.
I'd make it a large.
Like by the name. I don't know if you needed to explain it. It's
What things? What would the things be?
I don't know. Just like it's a
What are the
chicken
things,
shop.
man?
It's
You
gonna
know?
be
It's a chicken
It's
shop.
like fries. and
Okay.
things.
I would do
That's exactly
a large one, large fry, two large half and half teas, which I don't know if you remember. The Zaxby's larges are like they're 40 ounces.
Yeah.
So it's like 80 ounces of tea,
Yeah.
and I would just drink it throughout the day.
Unsweetened?
Half sweet, half unsweet.
You're really good at painting like fucking stressful situations. Like I'm now stressing out about how much you fucking ate and how much tea that is. I couldn't handle that much caffeine. And
then
I'm
I would-
freaking out.
An order of fried white cheddar bites.
And what?
Fried white cheddar bites, cheese curds.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
cheese curds, nice. That sounds good.
And this
then,
was one meal?
This was lunch, and I'd eat. Well, the teas I would drink throughout the day, but the lunch I
But
would
he
eat.
skipped breakfast. He was fast.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat breakfast.
no, at least you had that.
And then nighttime would roll around, and because like me and my sister, we were both in law school together, so we would be like studying or reading, not studying, but trying to do something.
And you were in the South, so making out. Burn some calories.
Yep.
Fucking is the term.
Oh, sorry.
But then we would do Domino's, and I'd eat like half a thin crust pizza. And so it was-
yeah.
And then he'd go to the back porch alone and drink. Get
What
drunk.
were you thinking during this time? Were
He'd
you
call me and I would get. That's the reason
were you not
that he's out
helping
here
him?
is because I went there and I saw him in all of this and I go, you should have seen his room. Not a thing on the
It was
walls.
a college room.
It was.
It's a college room.
You
When
were
was
in
this?
grad school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you weren't like?
4 years ago. This year, what was it? You came first year of law school, right?
I don't remember, dude. But I
You're
walked.
23 at that point. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to put some
27 right
shit
now?
on your wall.
28.
You're probably 24, 25.
Who knows?
I do. And I went. It was like.
Well, no, you actually clearly don't. You said 24, 25.
He's taking a break. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of the sentence.
Can't hear him. His mic's unplugged.
Yeah, I don't know what he's saying. Let's see.
That's fine. It's your fucking
Unplugging
show.
himself,
Ruin
man.
your own
What's going
show.
on?
Ruin it with you on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it won't even be our fault.
Weed is a decompressor. Alcohol is a downer. And
De-stressor.
mushrooms and acid are psychedelics. And what I've always heard is mushrooms, everything else is tripping around you. Acid, you're the one tripping.
See, but I disagree. Like,
Interesting.
Would you ever do a podcast with just you and Skyler sitting here doing DMT?
I'll never do DMT.
I would
again.
do DMT once.
Okay.
I've done it once.
haven't
I'll
done
never
it.
do
Then Ben
it.
and Skyler right here doing DMT.
But it would be one episode because I'm not going to do it more than
And
once.
also, it's not even going to be
change-
entertaining.
yeah, you
It's
pass
gonna be
out,
this.
right?
Yeah. Ryan's.
And then and then your guys are gonna talk and be like, "That was fucking weird. That was so fucking weird." So crazy.
No, I've only done acid once
I've done it 3 times.
because I've done mushrooms probably, I don't know, 10 times, not that many.
I've done a bunch.
But I did it my first time probably 3 years ago.
Sorry, Zach's uninterested in your story.
I don't give a fuck. Last time, but the first and last time I've done acid, I probably won't do it again. You know how I got nauseous
Yeah.
on shrooms? I got more nauseous
On acid?
Yeah,
Really?
and it fucked my stomach up. I don't know if I hadn't eaten anything, but I was at
Well, you probably had just eaten a fucking
no, this
goddamn
was last
horrible meal from Zaxby's, and then you're like, "I'm gonna do acid," and then you're like, "Why is this acid fucking up my stomach?"
This was last May, so I'd already started working out a little bit.
All right.
I wasn't eating terrible. I did acid, and my stomach was wrecked, and it was like 2 a.m. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm about to shit my pants." I was at my sister's house. In her bathroom,
Yeah.
she has one of those bass fishes that sing
Oh, no.
on the wall, and I was just shit.
No way you got it to sing.
I pressed it, and it came like felt like it was
Of
dancing.
course it came. Well, because it was,
Yeah,
bro.
and I was just losing my. I
That's-
sat on that
It
toilet for
came?
an hour.
That's actually a crazy thing.
I'm just gonna gloss over the fact that the fish came.
The fish came?
Came off the wall and was just dancing around.
Oh, this acid's hidden.
Hello, my darling.
Wait, but you see like actual visuals when you're on shrooms?
Yeah.
See,
I see them really easily. I see them when I had like. I'll see
Stuff
them
just
when I have,
starts to
like,
blend together.
0.5.
Like for me, it'd be like this pattern of the wood would like complement. Like
But I had
it would start
one.
to
I had
blend
1
together.
gram a couple weeks ago, and it got so crazy that I had to like stop because it was getting in the way of my vision.
Okay,
Like, that's
wait.
how heavily I see it.
I've thrown up before too on
Zach
on
doing?
shrooms.
Zach is texting me and Marley in a group chat and saying, "Marley, you could do way better." And Marley said, "Shut up."
Yeah, stop that, man. We're all in the same room. Skyler and I are trying to have a conversation about drugs.
I threw up on shrooms one time too. And I was like fully tripping when I did it. Were you fully tripping when you threw up?
oh yeah, it sucked.
It's the worst thing. I thought I was like throwing up vines almost. I was like, this
And
is.
suddenly I had clowns like laughing in my
Wait,
face. Going, yeah.
you were throwing up vines?
I sure hope it does.
What?
Wait,
The road work ahead. There's a vine.
let's see.
Fresh Shabaka
Uba Java? Haven't heard of it.
Actually, I'm 11.
Look at all those chickens.
Look at all those
This
chickens.
is some meme shit.
21. You ever throwing that up, dude?
I don't think I've
The
ever
kid
watched
getting hit with a
Vine.
basketball.
Oh, this throw up vines.
This
You
is
guys are just
top
coming-
tier humor.
pitching. Okay. No, I was there for Vine. I should know these.
We just were, we both heard throwing up vines and we couldn't help ourselves.
Or nah.
I remember that one.
we end
That's
it
such
here.
a good era.
I will see you.
What are we at, Marley? Oh yeah.
Oh wait,
my
I
God,
thought we were
that's
doing the
way too
Wedley
much.
Web game.
We've been talking shit for
game, we didn't
2
do it.
hours.
All right,
We gotta
we'll do
the Wedley
it.
Web
Witnessed
game.
it.
Do they?
Want to sit in where I'm sitting so I can.
Who was your favorite people on the podcast? Rank them 1 to 4 so far.
Zach was got to be 4th this time. He was annoying.
Yeah,
as fuck.
Zach sucked.
Zach was
I really hope I can creep my way up to 2. I know it's gonna be hard, but I'll just take 2.
I don't know.
It's okay. You can be
Okay,
on.
yeah, Ryan's 1, obviously.
So ride or die.
Look, you can
so annoying.
you can
I
unbiased.
laughed at you the most, though.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's fucking pheromone laughter. That's not real.
Yeah,
But
that's
how am I
like,
supposed to
"Aw, he's so
separate that?
cute."
I can't just like separate my brain.
Marley, this is how I feel. And I'm going to read this off.
Okay.
Are you ready?
No way.
I don't know if Zach deserves 4.
This is Theodore.
this?
This is Theodore Roosevelt who wrote
Is
this.
the man in the arena?
Yeah, this is how.
Oh,
I
I
feel.
love this
It's mine
quote.
too.
This is actually one of my favorite quotes. I've been meaning to get a thing of it and
I
put
have
it,
it in
and
my
put it in
room.
my room. Yeah.
It's the
Okay,
best.
listen up.
Okay.
It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could not have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by the dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, who spends himself in a worthy cause.
Yes, Lord.
Who with the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement. And
Let
who
him
at
know.
the worst, if he fails, at least fails while
Talk to him.
daring
Talk to
greatly
him.
so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who never
Yes, Lord.
know victory nor defeat.
Bring it home now.
Bring home now. That's the end.
I am the man in the arena. You are nothing but a critic on the outside.
I would always use
that's
I would always use that for
That's what that was
What
for.
are they called? YouTube critics. You know those people that always make videos. They're like, man, this person isn't that. I'm like, you're not the man in the arena. You're just a side.
You don't get our life.
I'm like, at least we're making stuff. All the
Yeah.
stuff you make is just why you shouldn't like this person.
And I burned the boats, dude.
I don't like the David Goggins stuff.
Well, no, that's not David Goggins.
No,
that's
that
a
was
true story.
Yeah, that's a true story.
Burn the boats. What's that?
Yeah,
Have you never heard about this?
don't think
Okay, what do you know who
I
was
think it was Cortez, but I don't know. It was,
Okay, so he takes his army,
'Kay.
and they're gonna go take over this new land,
'Kay.
or go into a war. So he brings everybody there. He gets off the boat and he tells his army to turn around.
they had arrived in the Americas.
They ride it, whatever, dude. He gets there. They're going into a big battle, and they don't know if they can win it. They might be a little outnumbered. So he turns. Stop this! It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong historically. I'm trying to inspire white people. Okay, now what I'm trying to say
Inspired.
is, so he turns around and all of his army. He's like, look at the boats, and they all.
And guess what he says?
Hold on.
Can you guess?
No, I don't think so.
He says, burn the boats.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry. I should have guessed.
So essentially, the only way we're going home
track.
is by killing all these people and taking over and taking their boats.
Oh, I get it.
For
He's like,
historical.
we're not retreating.
yeah.
We burned the boats
So
in this
it's-
podcast.
so
Did he actually burn the boats?
It's become a saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's become a saying of burn the boats. When you're like, we're
When you're
going
just
into
like,
this
let's just
bitch
mean,
and
like,
we're
let's
burning
just
the
manifest
boats.
the shit.
And that's what we said at on our tennis team.
That was
You
our.
did?
that
Funny
was our-
enough, which was really sad looking back on.
Although I'll say, pulling back the curtain, do you think there was any moment while it was burning that he was like, yeah,
yeah.
Oh man, what we could be
okay,
fucking up.
how many boats do they have? That could hold all of us, right? Woo! This is crazy that we're doing this. Is this crazy? No.
It is.
Burn the boats. We're not going back, right?
Fuck it, burn them, burn them.
Oh, fuck, I left something on the...
If you guys were on a tennis team, you can never beat us.
What, the tennis team?
Yeah, I did because tennis is for bitches.
Were you a tennis guy?
We both were.
You were
we?
both tennis guys?
Yeah.
Hey Skyler, that's
both
really
really
cool.
good?
I'm glad you're chasing
Could you
your
beat us in
hobbies.
pickleball?
You look like a fucking.
We would
tennis
murder
guy.
you in pickleball.
Can we face you guys in pickleball?
Yeah.
No,
We would.
you don't want the smoke.
We would destroy you guys.
I'm pretty
in
good at pickleball.
We're pretty good.
I'm not.
I promise you, I'm better. And this is not. I don't need this side to come out of me. We'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for
Wow,
coming
bro,
on.
you let
Stop the
every-
bit.
Thank you guys for coming. Go check out Stop the Bit.
Please check out Stop the Bit if you're interested.
And you can
Prop
check
comedy.
out Cool Guys Online.
Cool Guys
And you can
Online,
also
the comedy
follow Ryan Leader and Benny Ball. Is that what it is?
Benny Ball,
Sven.
Ryan later. Awesome.
All right, guys.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you,
us.
guys.
Thanks so much for having us.